please ask Mr. Ramamurthy and Mr. Swaminathan to please accompany our distinguished guest on stage, please. Consul General of India in Sydney, Mr. Sujan Chinoy, to honor the artists. I would like to first introduce our singer for this evening, Mrs. Shubha Harinath. Shubha comes from a family of musicians and was initiated into Carnatic music by her mother, Srimati Rajalakshmi Venkatachari, disciple of B. Rajamayar. She started learning music at a very young age of 7 from Sri Sethuramaiyer, disciple of late Mother Mani Iyer. She has performed in various places in Madras, like Music Academy and the Indian Fine Arts Society. Shubha was the lead singer for Krida, Dances of India, a Bharatanatyam dance ballet program choreographed by Professor Chandrasekhar, which was a big success in Canberra and Sydney. Shubha has also performed in SBS Radio Sydney and over the years enthralled Carnatic music lovers with her vocal music performances and has participated in several music festivals hosted in Sydney and in the United States. Please give a big hand to Mrs. Shubha Harinath. Our violinist this evening is Nagaraj Iyer. Nagaraj started learning violin at the age of 12 and trained initially under Sri Delhi Sundaresan. He later had 2 years of tutelage under senior violinist Sri Coimbatore Dakshinamurthy, who has served as an A-grade artist for All India Radio, Chennai. In 1993, Nagaraj performed for All India Radio, Chennai under the Youth Wings program. Nagaraj has performed many solo concerts and has also accompanied local artists in Sydney and Melbourne. Please join me in giving a big hand to Nagaraj. The young man on the mridangam this evening is Janakan Sudhandiraj. Janakan was initiated into the realms of Carnatic music at the tender age under his guidance of his father and guru Sri R. Sudhandiraj. Janakan's father is a well-known exponent of the mridangam and the South Indian flute, and the passion and accolades Janakan deems is a direct result of his father's guidance and blessings. In 2000, his first for knowledge and penchant for mridangam was eminent when he sought the exceptional tutelage of mridangam maestro and guru Sri Ravi M. Ravichandra in Melbourne. Janakan also had the rare opportunity to attend classes from Maestro Karikudi Mani and says learning this art from such a maestro was a very unique and fulfilling experience for him. Let us now join to give a big hand to Janakan. Thank you, Mr. Chinoy. I kindly request Consul General of Sydney, Mr. Sujan Chinoy, to present Manjula with a token from all of us. I'd like to bring the girls as well. I'd like to now call upon the Consul General, Mr. Chinoy, to say a few words.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it gives me great pleasure to be here tonight with you all on the occasion of the 5th anniversary of the Rasika Academy. On this occasion, I'd like to congratulate Mrs. Manjula Vishnath on an outstanding performance this evening, a spectacular evening full of color and delight. And I think the cause is all the more commendable since it's a noble cause, a cause devoted to charity. As I sat there, I could not help but marvel at the passion and enthusiasm with which the little children performed their exquisite dances. And I think this speaks volumes for the kind of dedication and service put in by the directress of the Rasika Academy, the parents, and above all, the children themselves. We have a saying in India that if you want returns in 1 year, you invest in crops. If you want returns over 10 years, you invest in trees. But if you want returns for 100 years, you invest in people. And I think this is the kind of investment in children that goes a long way, that brings bountiful harvest of culture and heritage for the generations that follow. India is indeed an incredible country. It's an ancient country with ancient traditions and heritage, some of which you've seen exhibited on stage today. It is also a credible India, not just an incredible India. It is credible in that it mixes tradition with modernity. And even if we have people from India living in Australia as global citizens, they are doing every bit to maintain their cultural heritage. The event tonight not only provides a platform, thanks to the organizers, to children to learn about their past, their culture and traditions, but also it provides a platform for building universal peace, brotherhood and understanding between Indians, Australians, people from all over the world. And I think for that you deserve another big hand. Bharatanatyam, as you all know, and I don't know much about Bharatanatyam, is one of India's most ancient traditions linked to the Natya Shastra. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Natya Shastra is often known as the fifth Veda. And it is something that is intricately linked to Carnatic music. Bharatanatyam, in fact, is the mother of all dances in India. Its cultural footprint is not only evident in the dance forms of India, but also of the region at large. And I think tonight we have seen a spectacular performance which reminds us of India's past. I'm glad it also reminds us that India is not only all about Bollywood, it's also about these ancient, traditional, classical dance forms, which are very much alive, not only in India, but also in this great multicultural country called Australia. With these few words, let me simply wish you much success in all your future endeavors. And I wish all the children that performed tonight, as well as all the guests, the parents, members of the distinguished gathering, much health, success and prosperity in all their endeavors. Thank you.